Morning. Good morning.
Good morning, KD.
Very good morning. Shall we get started? Thank you.
Yeah, KD.
KD, one request. Can you upload yesterday's session? So unfortunately, I missed yesterday.
Still, there is a challenge with that conversion, sir. I have raised a ticket with Zoom folks. What happened is normally there will be two files that get created. File number 1, file number 2. And then what we need to do is convert with, we double click one file. It will use both the files and create the video. Somehow only one file is got created. There's no second one.
Okay.
So I'm struggling with, actually, that's why I didn't upload. Raised a ticket with them. I'm going to call their support today after our class.
Okay.
I'll try to, I'll do it today.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It stuck with 2 days, not only yesterday, the day before.
Yeah, correct. I see last one.
If we are not able to recover that, so like we will lose the videos or what?
No, because the file is there.
Okay.
The file is there, sir, but somehow the second file is missing for conversion. Maybe they'll give us a second file or something like that. Okay. It happened way long ago. Maybe 1.5 years back, it happened once. I'm suspecting it's a solution. Normally doesn't happen. Okay, done, sir. Good morning, everyone. I see more people on camera. That makes me super excited. Thank you. Right. Perfect. Super cool. Starting now. Sharing my screen. Just a moment, sir. All done. I'm sharing my screen now. Let's go. Finally, today we are going to complete 2005 installation. You see my screen shared now? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Sure. Okay. So then 2005, finally, we are completing today. Did anybody get a chance to download 2005 on your systems? If you have, I'll quickly finish in my screen, sir. If any of you can share your screen after I complete, let's do in your PC also. Okay. So first, let me complete in my PC. And then, sir, next week onwards, we'll start the lab by the time we complete all the versions. Okay. So 2005. x64
servers
and start the
setup.exe.
installation. Yeah, start the installation. Okay, developer edition. Setup support files, some needed files. Done, sir. 14 checks. 14 checks. Okay, done. Done. 14 checks completed. For me, it's success. Anybody did the installation? Did you find that you had any warnings? Okay, nobody has done it yet. Okay, fine. Hit next. Okay, now maybe this is the license key, database services. So you already saw a warning yesterday, right? When I was trying to install tools, it said that, hey, you already have the tools. Right? So remember, it said that you already have the tools. So yeah. I'm not selecting tools now. Okay, so hit next. We decided that yesterday that I'll install default instance. Default instance is nothing but the instance that takes the computer name. Computer name will be instance name. Instance name is nothing but the computer name, right? So, and if you click on installed instances, you can see all the instances in my system or your system. Maybe when you do it, so you will not find anything here, but I right now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instances in my laptop. Okay, so ignore it. I'm installing one default instance of 2005. Hit next, sir. And yesterday we discussed about the screen already. You know that there are you can install 50 instances in a computer. 50 instances. Out of 50 instances, all 50 can be 2005, or maybe 10 can be 2005, 10 can be 2008 R2, or 10 can be 12, 10 can be 14, like that. So mix and match. All 50 can be 2005, or all 50 can be 2019. So total, any version, so you can install, or maybe 2005 instances 5, 2008 R2 instances 5, 2012 5, 2014 another 5, 2016 another 5, 2017 another 5, 2000. So you know, you mix and match and install. But in a computer, 50 instances maximum are possible, right? And you all know what's an instance now. When I say instance, instance is a bridge. Instance is a gateway. Instance is a interface to connect to database. If there is no instance, you can't touch the database. So this is the story of the instance, and I don't want to waste any more time on this one. And I'm sure everybody here understands what's an instance now. Unless and until you have some questions to ask. If not, sir, I'm moving on. So instance, any questions? Okay, perfect. Then, so yesterday we spent some decent time on this discussion, which is nothing but service account. The service account, as I said, till our installation is complete, or till we go to level 2 of the course, till that time, I've requested all of you to select what's a
service account.
Inbuilt service accounts. Every Windows operating system, if you go to services.msc, it will show you all the services in your computer. All the services, meaning, sir, for example, antivirus. Service means nothing but softwares. Every software is a service in Windows, sir. Every software, everything you install. For example, Norton antivirus you have, it will be a service. For example, Kaspersky antivirus you have, that's a service. For example, VLC player you have installed, that's a service. For example, firewall you have, that's a service. And sir, you know, everything is a service, sir. Everything, every software you install in a system is a service, will have a service. So every service needs a service account. Bluetooth, for example, Bluetooth devices that I connected to my system, that's also a service. Wi-Fi service will be there. But everything, there will be a service in Windows, sir. Okay, hopefully you got it. And every service needs a service account. So there are 3 service accounts in every Windows operating system. there are 3 service accounts. One is called as local service, which doesn't have much admin rights. Okay, meaning normal service account. And then you have local system, which is a powerful service account. And you have one more network service, which is also one just normal service account with minimum permissions. So which one is the most powerful one? Local system. And I also said you that it is the most trustworthy Ramukaka or whatever words we have used. So very, very powerful service account. So use local system. That's why I'm recommending all of you, whenever you install SQL Server's proud servant in the background, till we discuss about level 2, till we go to level 2 of the course, till that time, local system, go with it, sir. And one more thing is, KD, I don't want local system. Okay, then your next option is network service, because for SQL Server, only local system is allowed or network service is allowed. The first one is not allowed. If you want, you can see the proof also. See, if I do down arrow, local system is allowed, network service is allowed. For some reason, local service is not. Don't ask me why, and I don't know. These two are allowed because it has got very minimum permissions. That is why. So, or maybe an untrained servant. You don't want them in house, something like that. Very untrained. Okay. So anyway, sir, let's go with local system now. I am hitting next. That. And then, sir, this is the screen that we are supposed to finish today. Sir, focus. Please focus. After creating SQL Server, now you installed an instance. Perfectly ready. Instance is perfectly ready. After creating the software, what next? Purpose of installing SQL Server is what? What's the purpose?
Login and storing.
At the end of the day, somebody like users, people will connect. Yeah, people will connect to database or instance. I'm sorry. From there, they will access the database. That means end of the day, why are we creating, sir? For people's purpose. End motto is for people's purpose. Agree? Perfect. And sir, is it compulsory for people to access? Of course, or else what's the purpose? So end of the day, people will connect. People will connect to SQL Server, access data, give permissions to people, and that playground we do. So very important topic. See, again, I don't know if you remember the course curriculum. Let me open the course curriculum for all of you while you are here now. I have it on my desktop itself. Sir, oops. 1 minute. Yeah. See, we discussed all this. Course introduction done. History we completed. Licensing we completed. Basic architecture we completed. Now we are into installation topic. We will be performing all the installations up to 2019. Okay, we are doing it now. After installations, our next topic is to discuss about databases. Instance is ready, right? After instance, what we want to create, sir? Databases. How to create database? What are the different types of databases? We'll be discussing. I think Rahul yesterday you were talking about it. So we'll talk about different types of databases and all that. And then, sir, after comes installation part 2. Why we are calling it as installation part 2? KD, why not finish everything together? So continuously installations will be boring as well. Okay. In installations part 2, by the time we reach part 2, what you can do is you can finish the lab also of part 1. In part 2, what we will discuss, after installing SQL Server, how to apply service packs. And sir, if an installation fails, not always installation will be successful. There may be errors and there may be failures also. If an installation fails, where I have to troubleshoot. And then, sir, how to apply patches, that also we'll discuss. How to do unattended. Unattended means, no, sir, yeah, now what you're doing, graphical installations, right? For everything, you are tick using mouse and connecting and installing, right? So we will not do that. We will do through a script, a command, an installation through a command. It will be easier. Okay, I'll show you what is Slipstream. I'll do an installation. Oops. I'll do an installation with PowerShell. So you will see all this wonderful advanced stuff coming up. But first, let's aram se complete the part 1. So then we'll jump to part 2. Okay, then after that comes what's a very important topic? Security. Security. So this is an important topic. End of the day, after you create SQL Server, after you create databases, after you patch that SQL Server and do some best things about it, then time to access the databases. So security plays an important role. When we talk about security, we'll discuss more. But sir, in simple words, there are two doors to enter into SQL Server. Either you can enter from Windows authentication door, or you can enter from SQL authenticated door. There are two doors to enter into SQL Server. Two ways, two entry gates. How you want to enter is your choice. So one is called as Windows authentication. Other one is called as SQL Server authentication, either this or that. Now, you may ask further questions. KD, explain Windows authentication. So, in simple words, Windows authentication means if yesterday, for whom I created in my account, in my laptop an account, Gaurav, right? For you, yeah. Yesterday I created one account. Sir, I'll go to LUSR MGR. Yesterday I showed you LUSR MGR, local user group. I created one user for Gaurav. So, Gaurav is an account in my laptop, yes or no? Gaurav is my Windows user, my operating system level. Gaurav has one account now. Gaurav can log in. So if Gaurav has an account at operating system level, OS level, I will tell Gaurav, enter into SQL Server because you're already my family member. You're already part of Windows. If you are part of Windows, enter SQL Server. That is called as Windows authentication. Meaning, if Gaurav wants to connect to SQL Server, first Gaurav must enter into Windows first, and from Windows, then he will enter into SQL Server. Sir. That is one hop, two hop, ting, ting. Or second one, sir, I don't want Gaurav to enter into Windows. I don't want him. I want him to directly connect to SQL Server. So direct door or come into Windows and then jump in. So two options. More than this, I will not talk anything else for today. When security topic comes, we will discuss in a very detailed manner, but not now, sir, and definitely when security topic comes. Any questions anybody has?
I have a question, but I think we will be discussing in.
Yeah, definitely in detail. That's why I say I may also halt the question, but sure. Definitely we'll talk when security comes. And even I'm also super excited. So security is a wonderful topic, sir, because it gives us a lot of insight of how capable SQL Server is, what are the different ways of entering into SQL Server, what permissions I should give to people, what I should not give, what must be given, what must not be given, what permissions will make them super strong. All that things are there in security. We will discuss that. So if with your approval, which option for now?
We can say Windows authentication means like a domain and / username, something like that.
Correct. And absolutely. So anyways, that discussions also will come by. So everyone, just one important simple note, sir. As of today, okay, till we reach security topic, let us go with Windows authentication. And one more thing, sir. The most recommended authentication is Windows authentication. Even if you ask in the organizations in real time, if you ask me in real time what is used more, so maximum Windows authentication. SQL authentication also will be there, might be there, depending on the need, but most important is Windows authentication. Any questions? So till that time, sir, till we reach that security topic, let's go with Windows authentication. May I hit next? Are we good? Okay. Next one, sir. So I don't think we really have to spend a lot of time on this screen. I'll come to the point directly, sir. If you are installing SQL Server in my laptop, SQL Server must be belonging to some language. Meaning, sir, you might be wanting to store SQL Server data, English data, or you might be wanting to store Chinese data, or you might be wanting to store Japanese data, or maybe some other language, Korean, or so this screen decides what nature, what type of what language data you want to store inside SQL in simple words. Of course, but KD, what I see is Latin English. It's English itself. Latin 1 underscore. Okay, please, if you don't like this one, just take this, do a down arrow. You will see all the different languages, by the way. You choose what you want. Default collation setting of SQL Server is Latin 1 underscore, general underscore, CP1 underscore, CI underscore AS. Don't write this down. I will show you in further versions. Sir. It's nothing but, sir, do you want, sir, English has accents, right? Normally English has accent, like our local languages have accent. Definitely English also has accents in it. So do you want accent sensitivity? You can tick it, sir, if you want. Do you want width sensitivity when storing data, right? The width, the width of the data that you're storing. Kana sensitivity, case, meaning case sensitivity, capitals and small letters.
KD, accent sensitivity, what should be accent sensitivity? Because it is a written thing, right? Like SQL will be a written thing.
No, not only written things, sir, because as you know, depending on the accent sensitivity, not the actual English, but there are some other dialects in English which have a different accent and spelling doesn't change. Okay. But sir, the way they write change, I think. I'm not very sure about, because this is, by the way, sir, first of all, again, very important point. I forgot to tell you. We don't need to bother about all this, sir, because who stores data in the database? Developers. Application team stores data in the database. So they will ask us, maybe I'm a developer, Venkatesh K, Venkatesh T. Hey Venkatesh, can you please select Latin 1 underscore, general underscore, CP1 underscore, CI underscore AS. I'll tell you what it is later. CP1 means code page 1. CI means case insensitive. AS means accent sensitive. I'm asking Venkatesh, I want so and so collation setting. Okay, then Venkatesh is the DBA, right? I am the developer. Venkatesh will, depending on what I am asking, he will select that. But 99% of the cases, this will be the collation setting. So don't look at 2005. Let me show you a modern one, latest versions of SQL Server. 2005 had the stupid checkboxes and all that. In latest versions, you have drop down. I will show you, just wait for the next installation to come. So don't worry about this screen. It's just a language screen, nothing more than that. Which language you want for SQL Server in simple words. Can I skip this? Or can I move forward? So whatever is the default, I've selected default. Okay. I did not change any of the options. Hit next. And so, yeah. So this one is not a great screen at all. See, so now automatically send error reports to Microsoft for SQL Server to Microsoft. Meaning, sir, if any errors come in my system, okay, if I have internet in my system, the SQL Server will send all that data, capture all the errors and send to Microsoft. As if Microsoft is not having any other work. They are sitting there and collecting errors from everywhere across the globe and troubleshooting. Come on. Let's talk practical things. It's not going to happen. If you tick it also, it doesn't tick also, it doesn't make any difference. But I read some blogs which say that Microsoft does collect the data. They don't give solutions. They will collect the data and see what are the common errors customers are getting. And that too, sir, if customer allows. If customer doesn't want to allow and send this information, then no, obviously they will not be getting. But whichever customers are sending, they are accepting all that data and checking what errors are coming up. And by the way, sir, this is 2005, right? The name for this got changed in 2019. CEIP. CEIP. Customer Experience Improvement Program.
That is also service also, right?
It's a service, correct. So, sir, what I'm saying is this option, this screen, what you are seeing, error and usage report settings has got changed now. Now it is called as CEIP. Customer, wait, sir, I always double check. Let's double check. CEIP, SQL Server, CEIP, Customer Experience Improvement Program. Okay, sir. In 2019 or latest versions, when you install, you will also see one service in your laptop, okay, which says CEIP. What this guy will be doing? Capturing all the data from your system again, which is not your data, means customer data, sir. Obviously, the error data, which feature you are using more, that kind of data it is capturing with your approval, by the way, and then sending it to Microsoft. So they are still doing it. So not only in olden days, now also they are doing it. If you allow.
One question.
And one more thing, so I'm so sorry. If you don't want this data collection, so you can always stop it. If you don't want Microsoft to collect data from your system, right? Always stop the service, no problem. There will be a service in services.msc. Wait, so let me show you if I have in my system right now, CEIP. I don't have, I think. 1 minute, sir. I have it. See, CEIP for every instance, 2019, especially 2019, sir. I have CEIP. Is it running? It is running. That means my data is being sent to Microsoft as we speak from a long time. Yeah, sorry, Rahul, you're saying something.
Yeah, just a curiosity question. Like you are saying that it is collecting data, right? Error data.
Error data. No, not two things, sir.
Yeah.
One is error data, what errors you are getting.
Yeah.
Second one is feature usage, meaning which feature you are using more. Are you using always on AG more? Are you using replication more? Are you using log shipping? Or are you using some other? It's capturing what features you are using also.
So as a thing, like where it is storing data, because it is a database itself, right? And
no. So it is not storing data anywhere. It is just
that data, like error data, where it is storing, like it is already a database, right?
We don't know, sir.
Okay.
They have not revealed anything that, okay, here we are storing, from here we are sending.
No,
I think
what I meant to say is, like, are they using SQL previous versions, or like are they using Oracle, or like some other competitors database to store the data?
No, they don't use SQL Server. Never uses Oracle stuff. Never and never. So obviously, if they have to use their own, or store in a file somewhere and then send it. We don't know how they send. No clue, no idea, and never seen anything like that where it is stored and all that. Okay, everyone. The question is, where does it store whatever data it's capturing, right? Where does it store? How does it send? No ideas. Microsoft would have developed the software. No idea. So, okay. So done. Can we hit next? Finally, in one word, can I conclude, sir? In one word, can I conclude?
Yeah.
Skip this screen. Who cares? Waste screens. Time waste work. Hit next and install. SQL Server is getting installed, sir, 2005. And I already told you that this installation will fail. I told you first itself. Because I already told you again that SQL Server 2005, Windows 10, there is a problem.
Yeah.
There's a 10 years gap. Okay, wait and watch, sir. You will see the error coming up. And then KD, okay.
Right?
Sorry, they are not compatible. Sorry. They are not compatible. So 2005, Windows 10 are, but you should ask me a question. But KD, when installing time in the beginning, it said compatible. The 14 checks that happened, it said success. It works, sir, but there's a known error. Wait and watch. Let me talk once the error comes. So installation is going on. Do you see whatever components you selected, all are getting installed. Right now, we only selected what's just database services. Only that's why it's, or if you see analysis, integration, all that, you will see them also. But right now, we are only installing database services. And yeah, told you. This is the errors. Okay. So now, requesting all of you, don't worry. So first of all, nobody installs 2005 now. Cut the crap. 2005 is dead. 2008 R2 itself is dead. 12 is dead, sir. You saw it, right? I showed you. Or shall I show one more time? So go to Google and search for SQL Server. No, not SQL Server. Microsoft. I told you one word. Product lifecycle. Microsoft product lifecycle. Any Microsoft products, any. Go to this link, come down, search for any Microsoft product. Okay, search 2005, sir. It will show you that 2005 end date is 2016 itself. It's dead in 16. If you search for 8, sir, 8 is dead in 2019. 8R2 is dead in also in 2019. They're already dead. Search for 12, sir. Oh, sorry, this year it is dying. Up to July we have time. Maybe next month. Okay, like that. You can go to this link and always search. Remember this, don't forget this. A product, Microsoft. Product life cycle. Huh? Okay, done. Anyways, leave it. Now come back. My question is, 2005 is dead. In no, sir, you will not go to any company and install 2005 now. That's my guarantee. I just want you to see that experience. Other than that, nothing much. So without any wasting further time, can we move on? Do what now, sir? How to fix this issue? So first of all, if you go to
a VM and then older version of Windows, you can install, right?
There it will work. If you have older operating systems, let's say I have Windows 7. Before Windows 10, it is Windows 8. I'm sorry, 8 or 8.1, 8.187 is there. So if you go and install in Windows 7, older operating system, there it will work without any problem. Not only 7, 8 also it will work. Windows 8 also it will work, so without any problems. Only in 10 you get these errors. 8.1 also it will work. So anyway, sir, let's come to the solution now. Let's do this. So as a solution, don't ask me questions. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why you are doing this. Okay, because this recommendation was given by Microsoft to fix this issue. I have no explanation for this one. So why this one? Huh? So let me show you something. There is a file that they have given. One file. Okay, I'll give you that file as well. I have it handy. See, sir, I don't have it here. Old folder, fix. So there is a fix file. When you Google, you'll come to know. So for 2005 error, there is a fix that Microsoft has given, especially for Windows 10. Especially for Windows 10. You download this one. Extract this one. Okay, this is the one. Fix. Go to that fix folder. Inside that, 32-bit and 64-bit. 64-bit. There are two files which are available. Two files. These two files you need to go to. 1 minute, sir. Just watch. Whenever you install SQL Server, installation happens in C drive, because I selected C drive. C:. Yeah. Installation happens in program files. By the way, look at this. There are two program files. One program files is normal. The second one is x86, meaning this is 32-bit applications. Here 32-bit applications will be installed, and here 64-bit applications will be installed. So I'm going into program files, just program files. In that, sir, Microsoft SQL Server. Into that. In that, sir, MS SQL.1. I will explain. You need to give me some time. MS SQL.1 means, listen, in 2005, when you install 2005, it creates a folder called MS SQL.1. That means it is the first instance. If you're installing second instance, it creates .2. If you're installing a third instance, it creates .3. So SQL Server 2005 internally follows one numbering system. .1, .2, .3 like that. So if you go to .1, in that there will be a folder called MS SQL. Go to that. In that MS SQL folder, go to bin-n, 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 and go there and paste these two files. Above, Kiri. That's it. No, don't, as I said, right, there are no questions why not to be asked, but that's how it is. Again, I repeat, go to C:, program file. So when you do it, we will guide you. No worries. When you do the lab, we will guide you. C:, program files, Microsoft SQL Server, MSSQL.1, MSSQL, bin n. Go there. And sir, there are two files already, right? Replace the files. A question to all of you, sir. When you are playing some games and when you play using some software, sometimes we crack them like this. Have you cracked any softwares like this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so when you want to crack the software, so these kind of techniques what we use. But anyways, done. Okay, completed.
But KD, why didn't Microsoft launch any SQL directly? That would be applied then, right? This bug would have been fixed.
2005, they don't care anyways. It's an old product, right? It's moreover a dead product, sir. So they really don't care. I mean, people use or not also. So
my question is like, were they caring before the expiration of this product 2005, before the 2015 or so?
why what, sir?
Were they caring about this error before expiration of this product?
No. See, they will care. They will take care. They will take care. Moreover, so one more thing. Sorry. There are two dates in this. One is the main warranty expiring, and second one is extended warranty expiring. So main warranty expired on 2011. After that, they don't care. I mean, it's a dead product. 6 to 11, meaning 5 years. So after that, they don't care. Extended warranty is there. You have any problems, come to me. I'll help you. But they will not enrich. They will not enhance this software anymore. 2011 dead. Officially dead on 2011. Extendedly dead on 2016. So again, so as I pasted the two files here, completed. Close this now. Close this now. And click on retry. Now it will work. So technically, we are doing some tweak and making 2005 work on Windows 10. That's it.
So this fix will work on any production system or anywhere, right? So whoever wants to use 2005, like if some client have a specific tool which supports 2005, then we can install this in the same way.
Nobody uses, but yeah, exceptionally, if somebody is asking, Prajot, then yes, why not? I've done it. I've done it in one old server of ours where there was a, not old server. Server is new, but they wanted 2005 on it. And we have that old software. So we did it. Oh, it was very rare scenarios.
This fix is only for Windows 10.
This is for Windows 10. Windows 10 and Windows 10 compatible operating systems, mostly for Windows 10.
For the servers?
Server also it works, sir. I tested on a server also, it worked.
Where can we get these patch files?
I will share the file with you. There used to be one link, Manohar. Now that link is not working. That's why we kept a soft copy and we are using it.
Okay.
So all of you understood, right, sir? I told you, right, 2005 will be a problem. Don't worry, sir. Just two files you have to copy paste in simple words. When you do the lab, sir, you'll also do it. No worries. But till then, this is how 2005 is installed. Any questions, anybody? So after installing SQL Server software, always remember, you need to have Management Studio in your laptop, because without Management Studio, it would be tough to access, right? You need a way to access. So what I'm saying is, always download the latest Management Studio. Don't go with 2005 Management Studio. 2005 Management Studio is pathetic. Or you want to see it once? Let me show you. Click on Start. Go to SQL Server 2005. Here you go. Okay, I think I did not select it, right? Okay, fine. Anyways, so download SQL Server Management Studio. If you type SQL Server Management Studio or SSMS in short, you'll get this link, sir. Go to that link and download the link. And by the way, I'll talk about this more in detail later. But for now, sir, download the latest Management Studio. Latest one. When you scroll down, sir, it will show you. It will say that 18.12 is the latest management. So by the way, I don't know how many of you are observing. Listen carefully. Earlier, sir, earlier in 2005, Management Studio and SQL Server were together. In Tools folder, you have Management Studio. In 2008 also, Management Studio
also separate.
Exactly. In 2008 also, 2008 R2 also, 2012 also, 2012 also, 2014 also, sir. Till here, Management Studio and SQL Server were together. From SQL Server 2016 onwards, they have made Management Studio as a separate entity. If you want to download management, sir, by the way, I told you already, our life, our day, your years and years of career you will spend on Management Studio. It's a playground. You have to be there every day. There is no other option. So understand this tool, sir. It is so important tool. That's why what Microsoft did, Microsoft split Management Studio. More about that we'll talk in 2016 installation. Okay. So what I'm saying is you need to download Management Studio in your laptop. I already have, sir. By the way, guys, one more thing.
Preview version of Management Studio?
So I was talking about it. So SSMS 19, so this is 18, right? Older version. I mean, currently older version, the new one has come. SSMS 19 has come, latest version, sir. But remember, it's a preview. Preview means there may be bugs in it. There may be some problems in it. That's why we normally don't install the preview one. Go with the latest stable version. So 18.12. KD, what before 18, what was there? 17. Okay, you want to see older versions? Previous SSMS releases. Okay, click on that, sir. It will show you the complete history. 1 minute. It's loading. Look at this one, sir. So I told you, right, from SQL Server 2016 onwards, Management Studio got split separately. So 16, 17, 18, that's where we are. 19 is coming up. Any questions? So I repeat, now Management Studio is a separate tool. It will have its own versions. 18 means not SQL Server 2018. 17 means not SQL Server 2017. 16 means not SQL Server 2016. It's a separate version of itself. So Management Studio is a separate tool now. Anybody have any questions, please? Good, sir. And without Management Studio, you can't connect to
Instance.
SQL Server instance. If you want to connect to instance, you need to use Management. Of course, sir. Other than Management Studio, there are some other tools. But our homepage, right? Homepage. Ganguly playing in Dash Stadium has always been fruitful for India. Stadium name, please. Sorry, sir. Thank you. Homepage. Homepage, sir. Of course, he excelled in other stadiums also. I'm not with this examples. Don't think I know cricket, sir. I don't know cricket. I'm zero knowledge in cricket. Okay, so please don't expect that I'm a cricket buff. Not. I don't watch any cricket match. Okay, so just thought of an example and told. So homepage, sir. For a SQL Server DBA, the homepage is Management Studio. We have other tools also, but this is our homepage. Okay, done, sir. With that being said, hey, by the way, if you want, you can download older versions also, sir. Not only new one. You can download older versions of Management Studio also. Okay, let's cut the crap now, sir. I already have Management Studio installed in my system. If you want, we can download. Just download. Installation happens automatically. Any questions, sir? Okay, then, chalo. So,
KD, what is that SSMS 2019 preview version?
latest version. Latest version. It's a preview feature. Preview means not officially released yet, but like a trial version, sir. So still Microsoft is working on it.
You can use that.
I could not understand what you said. I'm sorry.
It's a beta version.
It's a beta version. Correct. It's kind of a beta version, trial version. Correct. Okay. Done. So let's move on.
KD, what are the enhancements done, like the most common enhancement done in 17, 18, and 99? What are
Which
the
ones?
most common?
Management Studio.
Yeah,
Oh
management
my
studio.
God, lot of enhancements. So the list, actually, you can go to this link itself and see what came new, sir. They will show you in the release notes what all enhancements have come. So they made, sir, by the way, Management Studio going as a separate tool is a blessing. Because earlier what used to happen, sir, if new feature for Management Studio must come, then new version must come. People had to wait for how long? 2 years. 2014, next 2 years after 16. Okay, 1 year 17, 2 years 19. So meaning, sir, if you wanted new features in Management Studio, you had to wait for 2 years. But now it's not like that. So now what they're doing, sir, Management Studio is a separate tool. Aram say you can download the latest one that you want. Okay, anyway, sir, let's go fast now. So, do you know from where to download Management Studio? Just go to Google and search Management Studio. You will get it, right, sir? So now I already downloaded. So click on Start. Once you install in your system, click on Start. You will see 1 minute. Huh? Yeah, can you see here? SQL Server Tools 18. Yeah, in that you will find Management Studio. Okay, so normally what I do, sir, I right click on this one and I always say pin to start, pin it. So every time I don't need to go here, go there, it will be here itself. In my start itself, I'll pin it. Okay, right click and say pin to start. So it will come in. Okay, I already have it. So right click, more, run as administrator. So requesting all of you from today onwards, anything you open in Windows, because now we are becoming more towards admin. Anything you open in Windows, try to make it a habit of running as administrator. Okay, I'll tell you what is run as administrator with proper explanation later. Till that time, sir, make it a habit. Start making it a habit. I see normally people do what? Tick. Management Studio, click it. Okay, I understand your super excitement of clicking, but sir, I would request you all to right click, more, and do what, sir? Run as administrator. So in my laptop, the Management Studio I have is 18.11.1, not 18.12. That means I am not a latest Management Studio. I have an older one. Okay, sir? If I want, I can download the latest one. That's fine. 2 minutes. It's opening. So after Management Studio opens, listen carefully. So I'm starting 2008 R2 also. Just wait. Yeah. So go to C drive. Go to media folder. 2005 is done, right? May I consider done? Okay, I'll move to the old folder. I'll dump it. So you also have to download all the versions. Keep it in mind. Okay, done. So now what do you want to install, sir? No 5. Direct. Oh, sorry, no 8. Direct 8R2 with your approval. Direct 8R2. So I have 8R2 somewhere here. Here it is, sir. 8R2. Yeah.
Here I can find installation successful or not.
So we will discuss that. As I said, installation success or not, installation failed. We have a summary file, but sir, we will talk about that in our part 2 of the installations. So, but we know in the last screen you saw, right, sir, it said clearly installation is successful. In the last screen, sir, in the installation completed, it clearly said installation is successful. So more about that coming up. Yeah, so 2005 is ready. So I'm deleting this old software because of space issue on my system. Now, so 8R2 is ready. If with your approval, can we start?
Yes.
Okay, right click, extract. It will take some time, sir. Let it extract and do its job. We'll come back. Now, go to the Management Studio. Sir, this is our Management Studio. This is how it looks. What is the instance we installed just now? 2005.
Default.
Correct, sir. What is the instance name? Default instance. Default instance means computer name.
Server name. Yeah.
Computer name, laptop name, server name, computer name. So what's my computer name? KDP-PC. No. My computer name is this one, sir. KDP-PC.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I will remove this. So here you need to type your instance names. So my instance name is nothing but my computer name, KDP-PC. I typed it. And so I already told you we are using what authentication? Till we reach security topic, we will use Windows authentication only. And sir, you are connecting to which one? SQL Server database engine, not analysis, not reporting, not integration, not anything else, only database engine. So meaning SQL Server, sir. So SQL Server, instance name, Windows authentication, connect.
KD.NET you said right earlier while installing it will be a .NET framework. It will automatically get installed, right?
Yeah. When you're installing 2005, sir, .NET framework will be automatically installed. Correct. So I don't know, it's taking so long, but it should not take that long.
Fail or what for login?
Sorry?
It will fail.
Installation? No, it did not fail. It
I
was
mean the login.
No, it did not fail. It's slow. I don't know why it's slow, but slow. Everyone, sir, look at this. When you connect to SQL Server, sir, this is how it will connect. See now, I don't know, it's extremely slow. I'm surprised, but yeah. Yeah. So look at this one, sir. Now it's connected. This is your instance. Sir, everyone, you installed an instance. That is your instance, sir. Anywhere, this only, nowhere. And sir, now in this databases, of course, if you want databases, we can create databases. We have not created as of now. That's our next topic. Let me quickly show you, sir. Database, a new database. Call it as a DB1 maybe. I don't know why it's so slow. Yeah. Any apps running? No. Okay, sir. Okay, so DB1, just created one database called DB1. So I have a DB1 database. You can create n number of databases if you want. So this is your instance, Khatam. And now if somebody wants, let's say Manohar is coming and asking me, hey, KD, I want to log in. Okay, I'll go to security. For Manohar, I'll create a login. Manohar can connect. Ishwar is asking me later sometimes. So for Ishwar, I can give. Ranjit, I can give. Srinivas, I can give. Any questions? That's it.
Why is SQL Server agent disabled?
We'll talk. Next topic. We'll go to agent and discuss that. Because right now, when installing SQL Server, I did not start agent. Yes, sir.
One SSMS through how many instances connected at a time?
Your choice, sir. Actually, see, now this is one instance, right? Everyone, this is one instance, right, sir? I can connect to one more instance. I have one more in my system. Okay, see, this is my second one. I can connect to one more. If you have 50 instances, all 50 you can connect here. And not only that, sir, everyone. If let's say Venkatesh, in your laptop, you have an instance and I want to connect to your laptop, I can do from here also. Possible. So meaning I can connect to instance in some other server also, some other machine also sitting here. But these are instances in my laptop, in my machine. I can connect to instances in somebody else's machine also. We will see all that fun later. So right now I have 5 + 1, 6 instances. So I can connect to 6 instances. Any questions, sir? So I'm just showing you the parts, like why do we need this? Without Management Studio, there is no way for you to connect. More than this, we will not discuss anything else. 2 things you need to know. You need to know installing 2005. 3 things you need to know as of today. You need to know how to finish SQL Server 2005 installation. Second one, sir, patch that error that comes, right? How to fix that error. I will give you that file, sir. You can use that file and fix the error. Okay. Third, how to connect to SQL Server from Management Studio, meaning installing a management. So these are the 3 exercises which are pending for you now. Okay. So without wasting any more time, I've closed Management Studio. Let us start 8R2 installations with your approval again.
KD?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm having one doubt. Actually, now we install SQL Server 2005, but the management studio is different.
Correct. Latest version. Correct.
Yeah. Again, tomorrow we are installing 2008 R2. After that, again we need to install management studio.
No, management studio will be only one copy in your system. The same management studio can be used to connect to 2005 also. The same management studio can be used to connect to 2008, 8, R2, 12, 14, 16, whichever version you want. But remember one thing, Maheshwari, along with 2005, you can install 2005 management studio also. Old management studio. That looks very ugly, but 2005 management studio is also available if you want. But anyways, I would recommend to go with the latest and greatest. So 18.12, or if you are explorative, 19 point something.
Isn't
Yes,
it
in
like
2005
that,
query analyzer was there, right?
No, 2000 query analyzer, like 2005 management studio is there. But like my question is, isn't it compulsory for Microsoft? Like it comes with a bundle, like SSMS is bundled with 2005, 2008 till 2014, right? So any which ways, like it will get installed automatically, or like we can skip that installation part.
So when installing 2005, when installing 2008, 8R2, 12, 14, these all versions, you can skip management studio installation. Anyways, we have the latest one. So in all this installation, everyone, sir, listen, everyone, I hope you are listening. Management studio is a separate tool now, right, sir? Then when installing 2005, older version, 2008, 8R2, all these older versions, skip management studio. Don't select management studio. We have the latest one, right, sir? Why do we need the old one? So I'm requesting you all to skip it.
But every version having different features, right?
Not like that is true. That is true. Every management studio has got some new features. Go with the latest one. By the way, latest management studio supports old one also.
Okay,
and latest management studio
features.
supports latest also. Both it does. So you should go with latest one actually. 18.12 stable version.
Okay. We can see all the features in that. If I want to connect to 2005 in one time, and again I want to connect 2008, we can see the difference in that.
You
like
can, yeah. So see, my suggestion is go with the latest in simple words.
Okay.
Go with the latest.
Came across this scenario in the past, like we have one client, so which is supporting SQL 2000. So there was only query analyzer. There was no SQL SSMs, and we were supposed to
let us give this background to everybody, Prajot. Just a minute. So what Prajot is asking is now. So 2005, right? So I already told you that 2005 was a game changer. Correct, sir? We already discussed about this. That 2005 has got super success in the market. Why? Because one of the important reasons is management studio. Of course, SQL Server has become strong. I don't deny. But one of the very important reasons is having management studio. So KD, are you saying that in 2005, if you have management studio, older version, 2000, it didn't have management studio? Yeah, it didn't have management studio. So 2005 has got management studio, sir. Before 2005, there was no management studio. That is exactly what Prajot is saying now. So in 2000, sir, 2000 version, old version, the tool name was called as EM. EM means Enterprise Manager. In 2000, like we have Management Studio, right? I said, I think you can't even compare that stupid tool with Management Studio, but still, let's do a comparison. EM, Enterprise Manager. Okay. And then along with that, there was a query analyzer. So two tools were there, two separate tools. EM, Enterprise Manager, for running queries, query analyzer. In 2005, what they did? Combined, and they released an officially big, great tool called Management Studio. That's the stories. Prajot, you're saying something, please go.
Yeah, so there were a few queries which didn't, like our day-to-day life queries which were not working on that environment. I don't know why.
It will not work, sir, because 2000 structures are different. 2005 onwards, the table structures are different. So current queries that you are running, if you run in the old version, the queries will not run, because we'll discuss that in level 3.
So is it something for 2005 and 8 also, or
the scripts will no 2005 everything will work above. But 2000, if you run any queries of 2005 latest and latest one, if you run an older version, so the queries will not run because 2000 is little outdated. Commands,
they have introduced something called as management views and direct management functions, right? In 2005 and above.
Correct. And that's why the tables will not work. The commands that you run in 2005 will not work in 2000. You need to use separate scripts, separate commands. Okay, now again, let's go back to the topic. Everyone, any other questions anybody have? So only one point again, so to summarize and keep it simple. We installed 2005, there was a bug, we solved it, and then we installed Management Studio. Without Management Studio, your whole work you have done is of no use. To connect to instance, you need Management Studio. So yes, what was the question?
At that time, we can, if one client is having 2005 and another client 2008, parallelly we can run that queries.
Yeah, definitely yes. Because see, as you saw, I can open Management Studio. 5 I can connect, 8 R2 I can connect, or whatever are there. You can connect and parallelly you can run queries. Yes. Only thing is, because end of the day, all instances are present in the same laptop, right? It will be a little slow. That's it. That's why, Pratyusha, normally what they recommend is in one server or in one laptop, install only one instance. Normally, the best practice is keep only single instance. Sometimes budget issues, we go with a 2 or 3, but normally single instance is recommended. Okay, good. Thank you. Manohar, you raised your hands. Is there a question?
Yeah, how many parallel instance we can connect using SMS?
So you unlimited, sir. N number, there is no limit at all. Because I am talking about local also, I am talking about remote also. So local you have 50, you can connect to all 50. Remote you have another 50 or 500, so you can connect to all 500. So there's no limit in Management Studio. You can connect to any number of instances. No limit. Only thing is your Management Studio must not be stuck because of memory issues. But normally it will accept unlimited instances you can connect. Now, so today at least we have to start this also, sir. We have got 5 minutes more. At least let's start. So, 2008 R2 is here. 8 and 8 R2 are one and the same. Did you notice one thing, sir? Did you notice one thing? Gone. Servers gone.
Servers and tools.
Tools gone. So servers and tools was the old style, sir. In 2008 R2 onwards, that system is no more available. Is that clear? All good? Yeah. Here, sir, here, you will have 8 R2. Did you notice something? This is the overall software. x86 means 32-bit files are present in it. x64 means 64-bit files are present in it. Itanium 64, IS64 means Itanium 64. So 3 are still available. By the way, sir, I showed you all how to download the software from that MSDN subscription, right? Yesterday. So from there, when you download, you will not get all the 3. Remember, my software contains all the 3, 32, 64, Itanium. Whichever you download from that Microsoft website will have only dash. x64 only. You will not see x86 folder. You will not see Itanium folder. So don't think that the software is wrong. It's correct only, but it's an exclusive 64-bit software. Okay, sir? Perfect. Then, so, I mean, you know it, right? You're already seeing setup.exe, so you know what to do.
Yes,
Run as administrator. I told you, so make it a habit, please make it a habit. Please make it a habit of running as administrator. Okay, that's almost done. Almost done. Okay. Installations. Oops. Wow. Oh, super. Something new came. So first thing, before we even start the installation, on the top, do you see the headings? They launched exactly. So they launched a program, a software called SQL Server Installation Center. So the screens will completely change. 2005 is totally different. 2008. So this is why I am showing you all the installations. Got it, sir? You have to see the evolution, how strong it has become, how it has become. So, sir, go to planning. You are not go to, you are in the planning section. Okay. So do you see system configuration checker? Run it. It will do checks on your system. That 14 checks that we did previously in 2005, that happens here. Above KD, I have to click. Yeah, if you want, you have to click. If you want to do those checks, sir, click. And all the above and below, sir. 1 second, it is loading. So all the above and below is documentation. Okay. If you want to read some documentation about it, you can click it. Sir, I will give you 2 minutes quickly. Take your time. Tell me, sir, for SQL Server 2005 .NET Framework, how much? 2.0.
2.0.
512 MB RAM, 1 GB recommended. RAM. Processor speed, 500 to 600 megahertz or 1 gigahertz recommended. So, if you forgot, I kept it in the notepad for you all. You already saw it. My question now is, sir, this is 2005, right? Tell me SQL Server 2008 or 8R2 specs. I want same answer for 8 or 8R. So no need to remember for interview sake. Okay, please. This is only just as a question I am asking. Interviews and all, you can't remember all this nonsense. So processor speed recommended is how much for 2008 R2? Sorry. Yes, please. I need answers. Google will find hardware and software requirements of 2008 R2. Hardware and software requirements of 2008 R2. This is exactly what you need to Google. SQL Server 2008 R2.
RAM 2 GB or greater.
RAM 2 GB. Okay.
Processor 2 gigahertz or faster.
Processor, 1 second. Processor 2 gigahertz.
Hard disk 10 GB or greater.
Hard disk 10 GB. Size, right? Disk size. Okay. This also is same here. Okay. Yeah, anything else? Windows OS, you have to check compatibility. .NET Framework. So if you Google, you should have got by now, sir. So .NET Framework 3.5. .NET Framework 3.5. Okay, that is the answer. Actually 3.5 SP1. SP1 means Service Pack 1. It is also called as 3.5.1. Got it? .NET Framework. So Windows installer 4.6. So no need to remember this, but I've got habituated, so I know it. But don't need to remember this one. So this is the hardware and software requirement for 8R2. Any questions anybody have?
Installer 4.5 minimum.
4.5, is it not 4.6? Okay, sorry. Thank you for the correction. Okay, so that's it, sir. This is it. So remember, 2 gigahertz or more fastest processor must be. But mine is 1.9. Chalega. No problem. It will work, sir. RAM 2 GB. I have more than 2 GB. Hard disk, I have more space. 3.5 I already have. Windows installer 5 point something I have. So I am already meeting all the requirements. So now I'll go ahead and install the SQL Server. Is that okay?
Yes.
So checks are done. See, 15 checks are there. All checks passed.
Okay.
So
if we don't don't click on system configuration checker.
Good question.
While installing, will it check or no?
Yes. Sir. So actually, everyone, I clicked on system configuration checker, right? I clicked on the checker, sir. No need to click on checker. If you directly go for installation also, it will internally do the checks. So technically, no need to come and do the checks. Not required. Okay. So now, sir, I will do this tomorrow. Today we can't do, time's up. You can go to installation tab. So no need to go to planning. In planning, you don't have anything. Got it? What is this upgrade advisor? We'll discuss later in upgradation topic. So installation topics, go to installation tab, and what is the first option?
New installation.
New installation, you have to do so. So don't worry about this cluster installation. We'll talk in clustering topic, not now. Add node, we'll talk later. In upgradation, we'll talk later. So all these options we can ignore and go with only the first option. This is how installation starts. So the difference between 2005 and 2008 R2 is installation center. That's it. This much you know is sufficient. We are good for now. Let's continue this conversation tomorrow. So same screens will come. I can finish now also in 5 minutes. But there are some explanations I need to do. That's right. So did you notice, Rahul? It's doing checks now. Even if you click on installation directly, it is still doing checks. Click OK, sir. Installation started. So once the installation starts, if you don't want installation center, you can close it. Got it? Once the installation starts, so you don't need installation center. You can close that window. I closed it already. That's all, sir. Anyways, rest all conversations. Yeah, look at this. What is this one, sir?
License part.
Evaluation. So what I am installing now, it already has a license key on it. Got it? And so now you may ask a question, KD, what is this edition? Developer edition, enterprise edition? What is this one, sir?
Evaluation.
No. Developer edition. Okay. Developer edition. I told you, right? Most of the things are developer editions only. Developer edition. Okay. Done. So I accept. Send feature usage data. Remember CEIP? You tick it. It's okay. If you don't want it, leave it. Hit next. And then set up support files. In 2005 also you saw. Some files that are required for installation, it will install. Now installation is starting. The next screen is instance name you have to give. All that, same screen. Default instance, named instance, collation settings, service accounts. Same screens you will select, 2008 installations. So tomorrow what I'll do, I'll complete 8, R2 also. I'll complete 12 and 14 also, sir, as much as we can. Before Friday, we need to finish all the installations, all versions, including 19. Because anyway, same screens will repeat. I don't think we have to spend more time. Same screens will repeat. Got it, sir? Before Friday, we'll finish all the installations. And so that...
You said the installation is divided into 2 parts, then how is it?
Correct, sir. So if you first part is this only, finishing the graphical installations, troubleshooting and all that will go to part 2. Troubleshooting, if an installation fails, what to do? Troubleshooting goes to part 2. Patching, what to do, goes to part 2. So those all will do in the installation part 2, sir. Graphical installation we did, one command installation also will do.
Okay.
Like that. Additional things about installation we'll talk there. Okay, sir, all of you, maybe whatever you're seeing on the screen, let's do again tomorrow. But sir, tomorrow we are targeting to complete 3 installations, so keep in mind 2008 R2, 12 and 14. So that on Friday we can complete 16, 17, 19. So 3 tomorrow, 3 on Friday. Very well doable because main screens already we have discussed. Easily doable. Okay, see, some checks are happening again. Hit next. Yeah. It's asking features. What features you want? Hit next. All the features are here. Database engine. Do you want analysis services? You can select. Look at this. Do you see the interface change? Yeah. Is it looking? Is it looking rich? Is it looking more organized? Yeah, that's what I was telling. This is more organized. Much. That's a bold story. Old classic. Antique. This is latest. That's all. Okay, then let's cancel this one now. Let's do it tomorrow. Okay, so and again, I'll fix this one, the recording consent today. I'm still working on it. But
even today I faced this issue, KD. Like I was dropped out from my laptop. My screen was freezed completely for Zoom. I don't know why. I'm using same internet connection from my mobile now and same internet connection I was using on laptop, but my screen was totally freezed. So I had to join from my mobile. I'm not sure if this is okay with you. Yeah.
Maybe it's just one sometimes glitch or something. Normally it doesn't happen. So okay, done then. Then let's reconnect tomorrow, sir. Let's continue the conversations.
Thank you, Kiran.
Have a nice day, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Signing off.
Thank you.
Nice, yeah.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Kiran.